Hi guys, it's Radia and welcome back to my channel, Radia TV. Today I am going to be doing a book tag for you. I was tagged by Jessye Jennings to do the drunk book tag. This book tag was created by Julie from Pages and Pens and also by Chelsea from Chelsea Darling Reads. Now for those of you who know me, you would know that I actually do not consume any alcohol at all, and so this tag was really interesting when I got tagged to do it, and I'm actually going to do a very unique thing and do a halal version of this tag. For those of you who don't know what halal means, it just means something that is lawful, and so it is the month of Ramadan and I am a Muslim and I am fasting during this month, and instead of using any alcoholic beverages in this video, I am going to be drinking some tea. And this tea that I have is actually regular Lipton tea, which is also decaf, because let's be real guys, it is like 1:30 in the morning and I have to get up for suhoor at 4 a.m. Question number 1. Wine coolers. You are 16 and you finally managed to sneak one of your mom's Smirnoff ices. Don't know what that is, but okay. What is one of your most guilty pleasure reads? This one I'm definitely going to have to say The Secret Garden by Frances Hodgson Burnett. This is my actual favorite book of all time, and it is my most guilty pleasure reads because I tend to collect all editions of them. Wherever I go and I see this book, I tend to buy it. And in addition to all of those, I actually got one more today, would you believe? And it is actually another abridged version. This is a very short book, which is for children, but I saw it and I just had to have it. I mean, look how cute it is. I really have a problem, guys. So question number 2. Beer. You've made it to college and are hosting your first kegger. I don't know what that is either. Pick your favorite new adult or college-aged book. For this one, I picked Looking for Alaska by John Green. This book was actually the first book that came to mind when thinking about college for some reason. So yeah. Question number 3. Tequila. You partied too hard last night and drank a little too much Jose Cuervo. What's a book that you never want to see again, or your least favorite book? For this, I had to choose How to Be a Woman by Caitlin Moran. This book, I actually am planning to give it a second read. I was much younger at that point in time, and then I did see that Emma Watson included it in her book club, and so I did go ahead and purchase my own copy of it to give it a try again, because you know Emma Watson is bae. So I haven't gotten it as yet, but I do intend to, and I'll definitely update you guys on how I find this book after I've read it a second time. Question number 4. Bear Bong. What's a book that you read super fast? So for this, I am going to have to say Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I sped through this book. It is a thick book, but just the method in which this book was written, I did enjoy it so much, and I did fly through it within a day. Question 5. Spring Break. You've thrown your inhibitions to the wind and end up having a sexy night you'll never forget. What is your favorite smutty read? Now, to be quite honest, I literally stood in front of my bookshelf for so long trying to find a smutty read. And the only thing that I saw that could be even remotely applicable to this category would be 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. Now, I haven't even read 50 Shades Darker or 50 Shades Freed. I have only read 50 Shades of Grey, but this is the only thing that I found on my shelf that could be considered a smutty read, and this is by no means my favorite. Question number 6. Screwdriver. What is the most twisted book you've ever read? For this one, I also stood in front of my bookshelf and tried to find a twisted book, because I don't think that is my genre either. I don't go for the mystery sort of books. I just go for like contemporary and just easy things to read and just things that would just be fun to read, you know. So for this category, I am choosing Let the Right One In. I didn't even finish all of this book. Question number 7. Long Island iced tea. The melting pot of alcoholic beverages. What is one of your favorite diverse reads? For this category, I definitely had to choose Not If I See You First, and this was just such a good book. Like, you have to read it if you haven't read it as yet. It was so good. You can tell how much I enjoyed it by all of these tabs here. Like, it is from a blind person's perspective, and it just makes you think about things that you wouldn't normally think about. Number 8. Sex on the Beach. A drink that's great in theory but wasn't exactly all it was cracked up to be. What is a book that just didn't live up to the hype? So for this category, I'm going to have to go with The Maze Runner. I did really enjoy The Maze Runner. However, I just don't think it lived up to my expectations after hearing everybody just gush about it. Even though I did enjoy it, I am still yet to read The Scotch Trials, and that just goes to say how much I didn't think it was so necessary to read The Scotch Trials right after The Maze Runner. Question number 9. Wine. You've just gone through a rough breakup, so you park yourself in bed with your favorite bottle of wine, some ice cream, and a bucket for your tears. Name a book that made you cry all of your feels. So for this category, it may be so cliched, but whatever. I'm going to have to go with The Fault in Our Stars by John Green. This book, I just remember after I read it, I just sat in my chair and literally stared at the wall for so long because I was just there like, what did I just read? It was so good. It had so much feels, and I just have no words. I literally just sat there and just contemplated life for such a long period of time. And I did get this amazing exclusive collector's edition of it. It is so gorgeous. I love it so much. Question number 10. Strip Club. What's the sexiest naked book? So I realized that I don't really have a lot of gorgeous naked books, but I did find this one, Harper Lee's Go Set a Watchman, and if you just take it off, it is just this stunning black cover and just his initials in silver right here, and I just think it is so gorgeous, the way that it is so simple and well done, and I just love the gold and silver contrast. So that is it for all of the questions in this tag. I'm going to have to tag 2 people. First, I'm going to tag Sajid from Books of My Social Life. Secondly, I am going to tag Silver from Silver Ink Vlogs. So now we're going to play a little game of Never Have I Ever for those of you who I've tagged, so that you can figure out how many people you have to tag when you do your video. So I'm going to say 5 things that I've never done, and if you have done any one of these 5 things, you are going to have to tag 1 person each for everything that you've done. So number 1, never have I ever read all of the books in the Divergent series. Number 2, never have I ever organized all of my books according to the color of their cover. Number 3, never have I ever thrown away a copy of a book. Number 4, never have I ever met someone from BookTube in person. Number 5, never have I ever done a collab on my YouTube channel. So for those of you who have tagged, or for those of you who see this video and want to do this tag, you have to tag 1 person for everything that you did that I didn't do. I hope I explained that properly. So I just want to say thank you again to Jessye Jennings for tagging me to do this video, and I was so excited to do it, and I'm so glad that I was able to halal it, and I was still able to do it even though I don't drink. Be sure to subscribe to Jessye Jennings. I will leave a link to her YouTube channel down below, so you could definitely check that out. Also, you can follow me on all social media. All of my links are down below. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and don't forget, if you want to do this tag, go right ahead. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.